Hi Book Talk fans, if you're new here, hi, my name's Natasha, and here we'll be talking about popular Book Talk books, and I'll try to give my honest opinion on them. In today's video, I'll tell you about 3 popular books written by a popular Book Talk author that I completely hate. And I'm talking about the writing, the plot, these 3 books that I read that are horrendous in my opinion. So let's get into the video. So the author that wrote these 3 horrendous books is Ailey Hazelwood. I don't like her writing at all. I don't like her plots. And apparently all her books are the same. I mean, the same plot, the same storyline, kind of. But we just do it in a different font and we change how the characters look and their names. Okay? I don't like that, okay? Lynn Painter, she does fake dating, okay? We had 2 fake datings. No, 3 fake datings. Or 4, I don't know. I think in most of these books it's fake dating, but they're written well, okay? Betting on You and the Better Than the Movies, The Do-Over, they were actually good books, even though it was still kind of the same path, but it was better. It wasn't copy and paste and just change a bit how the characters look and all that. These books from the Steminist Novellas, I think the Steminist Novellas is the name of the series. I have zero idea. That's how I put them on my tablet. But I don't know. The first one was okay. Under One Roof was okay. I actually gave it 5 stars. Stuck With You 4 stars, even though it deserves like 3. And Below Zero, I gave it 2 stars, even though it deserves 0. Okay, 2 stars is too much. Because Below Zero and Stuck With You are horrible books in my opinion, and I literally started my year so badly with these 3 books. It's unbelievable. So, starting with the first book, holy, the light from my tablet, Under One Roof. Okay, Under One Roof, his name is Liam and her name is Mara. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it with an English accent. I gave this book a 5 star. Okay, this book is a 5 star in my opinion. It was good. Being the first book in the series, it's always a good book. Okay? That's how it should be, because the first book needs to be a good one, so you want to read the others as well. And I wanted to read the others because this one was a good book, okay? The tension was there. Even though, no, this couple was okay. This couple was actually good. The whole plot, the whole story was okay. My review for this book was, oh my god, this book is amazing. Where can I find my own Liam? And I don't know, he was jealous, okay? He was jelly at some point, and I like that. I like when a man is like, a guy in books is like, what's his name? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, Mara literally told him that, her boss at work was being unfair to her because she was the only woman there at her job, and he was like, so what's his last name? Why? Just curious. Blah blah blah. And I don't know, he was okay, I guess. Even though we could have done some different things here and there, but overall, it was a good book. Okay, it was a good book, but the others, not so good. The second book, and here it starts getting worse than it was. We have Sadie and Eric, and I gave it 4 stars. It deserves 3, 2.5 max. It wasn't a good book. I said in the review, To be honest, I liked it, but I didn't love it. It was a bit chaotic, but in the end, I liked it. That's a lie. I did not like it. I was trying to be nice. Okay? Trying to be nice. Well, I'm not nice anymore because I read better books and I was like, oh, this is actually not good. So yeah, the whole plot of the book is that they are stuck together in an elevator. Lovely, I know, right? This is where everything is taking place in this book, in an elevator. That's what's happening in the present. In the past, like 3-4 weeks ago, before the elevator situation happened, they met, he took her out for dinner, blah blah blah, and they hooked up. Okay, that's the backstory. Her company, the company she was working for was kind of not friends with the company he was working for and that he owned, because he was a co-owner of the company, right? I don't remember the names of the companies. I don't quite care because I want to get over these books as fast as I can. But he got some people that she wanted to work with and that wanted projects from her, and he got them, they got the money, and she stopped talking to him. He thought that the reason was entirely different because she didn't like him or something like that, and they didn't talk in the elevator. I mean, she wanted to talk to him, to tell him everything that she felt, but she was so difficult. And the whole thing in these books, the first one, okay, high difference, okay. The second one, again, high difference. Let's be for real, we were talking about football in this book, okay? In the past, like before the elevators thing, they were talking about football. I don't care about football, okay? I want my book to be romance. If it's romance, give me romance, not some football facts. And lastly, the worst couple of them all, and the worst book, Below Zero. We have Hannah and Ian. Again, high difference. Oh, I'm so petite. Oh my god, he's so big. We don't care, sweetheart. We don't. We literally don't. And don't come for me being like, oh, but Rina Ken does the same because all the girls in here are not so tall, blah blah blah. Are we reading the same books? I'm not talking about how tall a girl is or whatever. I'm talking about the book itself, because this is bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry, not sorry, but this is bad. This was actually bad. It was a hard read, okay? And even though the first book was the longest out of these three, it was so hard to read. It was horrible. I literally said I wanted to give this book at least 3 or 4 stars, but it was horrible. This was awful. And I didn't even quote anything. That's how bad the book was. And if I show you the quotations I had in Cruel King, right? Cruel King. These are all quotations. But we're gonna make a video about them once I read the whole Royal Elite series. But I don't know what to say about this book. Okay, Below Zero was shit. He was an asshole. Ian was an asshole to Hannah the whole book. He was this cold, broody, grumpy man, and she was like, oh my god, I hate him, but I love him, but oh my god, I'm fantasizing about him. Like, girl, shut up and grow up. Because you're supposed to be an adult. You're supposed to think, to use your brain to think. And I don't think you're doing that at this point. I actually don't. Because all these 3 books were the same. Like I said, the same. And it was so hard to read. And in the next segment of the video, I'll tell you my reviews on Goodreads, because there I wrote way more than I did on Read Era. Okay, so my reviews on Goodreads. First, Under One Roof. Oh my god, I ate this book in one sitting. It felt so good to have this as my first read of 2026, and the way Ailey Hazelwood writes, I'm literally in love with her writing, her books, and her characters. Scratch that, that's not happening anymore, sweetheart, because I need my own Liam in my life because I'm Sunshine and I need my grumpy guy that I could turn into a softie. That's true. That I still stand by, because Liam, even though he was a grumpy and he was all moody and broody, he was actually a nice guy. He actually didn't mistreat his girl. He actually wasn't an asshole throughout the whole book. So he is getting extra points from me, okay? Stuck with You. So I liked this book, but I didn't love it. I feel like this whole plot wasn't so complex like Under One Roof, and it was just okayish. Sadie is fun and cool. I like her. I also like Eric, but without the happy trail, that gives me the ick. Oh my god, she kept mentioning and mentioning and mentioning and mentioning it. Like, okay, we get it, sweetheart. This book is more of a 3.5 for me, but I'm feeling generous since I like the writing. No, you don't like the writing. No, you don't. I changed my opinion once I read Below Zero. Believe me. And, ugh, it was just, ugh. And Below Zero. I gave this 3 stars. That's generous. Worst book I ever read. I hope I'll never read something as bad as this. It doesn't even deserve 1 star, but I'm being generous. And Loath to Love You, because that's the book you can get to get all 3 of them. The only good book was Under One Roof. The other ones were bad. And with that, I think I said everything, because why are we... I won't even keep it. In the second book, in Stuck With You, Eric thought that Sadie wasn't talking to him because he thought that she didn't like the way they were when they hooked up, the way he was, because he was all over her, okay? He was being pushy, he was whatever, but in his head, in his fucked up head, in Ailey Hazelwood's head, writing that he thought that he raped her was okay. Because, yeah, he thought that he did that. He thought that he did that to her. So, yeah. I don't recommend these books. I read some other reviews about these 3 ones, and apparently all the other books are the same. All the books Ailey Hazelwood writes are the same as these ones. The same trope, the same no protection gang, and to say the least, I hate it. So, yeah, that's my review for the Stemmises novellas. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and that we will meet again. And if you have a different opinion on Ailey Hazelwood and her books, let me know down in the comments. I love you. Bye!